Hello YouTubers, this is Leroy TwoWingTouring. Just out on a quick ride today. This is my second attempt to do this video. I did it a couple days ago. Rode for a good long time. Come to find out, I didn't have my cameras cut on. So there I am talking and no video, and without the video, no audio. It's just I'm just doing a quick run up to our little town here, do something there at the bank real quick, and then probably going to be headed right back. The reason I do want to put this out is some of the people that know me and know me specifically on Facebook and personally knew that after we got back from the Texas ride-in and the Big Bend trip, I had actually decided to put the bike and the trike up for sale and our trailers, and I stopped being ride captain for the Patriot Guard. But I have since changed my mind. I think that a lot of it had to do with going to all familiar places again. I guess it's something that I've been looking forward to, going to places that I've never been. And it just seems like every time those trips are planned, I'm not able to make them. But getting back to going to Big Bend, you know, we went out there to ride 3 days, and we only got to ride 1 day. And a lot of people know the reason why we didn't get to ride all of them. But one of the major reason was I got sick on the way going there. And that night, the first night, I was just coughing and hacking and everything else. I couldn't use my CPAP. It was too much. But I pretty well stayed the same for the rest of the few days. But the last day that we were going to ride, we only rode the middle day. The last day we was going to ride, we all decided, because I think we all knew that we were coming down with something, and so we decided just not to ride and just to sort of take a break. We took the first day after we left there, went to an old stomping ground of ours, Killeen, Texas. Met up with some friends, some old riding buddies, and then an old Army buddy. I had a really nice dinner at a German restaurant there in Harker Heights, Texas. And then we left the next day. I really wasn't feeling good at all. But I guess just ready to get home. Got into Arkansas on 2-lane highway, Highway 71. And I think every car that got in front of me, every vehicle that got in front of me, seemed like they didn't want to do the speed limit. And I was ready to get home so bad. So I did. I mean, we finally made it home and pulled the bikes in there. And I basically threw my arms up and said, yeah, that's it. Put them up for sale. Had a couple people were interested. I guess I put them up, and I always do. I'll mark them up to try to see if I can get any interest. And like I said, I did. I got some interest, but nothing big. So as we were riding, or excuse me, as the days were going by, and every day I'd go out there and look at the bike, maybe take a rag, clean it up a little bit, just see spots I missed. I started just thinking, at that time maybe not, maybe I didn't want to really sell them. And then we went to Russellville for a night to have a dinner with a friend, and he brought another friend there, and he told me, hey, I'm telling you right now, if you give up your bikes, you're really gonna regret it. In other words, just stopping like I did, I would regret it. I came back the next day, looked out at the bike, got on it, rode it, came back in and took them all, took the for sale away. So now we've pretty well decided we're going to keep them. Got work. I've got service to do on both of them. I'm going to get that done here. But that's the latest. That's the latest and the greatest. I believe we're probably not going to do a lot of the things that we do all the time. Mainly because I want to get prepared. I want to get time and money saved up to take these trips of places we've never been. We're doing all kind of road construction up here, doing a bypass around the town of Greenwood. Of course, they still got another year and a half to go, and it's actually going to go there to the left. And if you're a person that lives up around here and drive through here, you sort of see the traffic in the middle of town sometimes and understand why they're doing a bypass. All right, so we're heading back out of Greenwood, back toward the house, passing golf course over on the right side, and I've got a little packaging factory right here on the left called Alpha Packaging. I might try to go to this golf course one day, but I'm going to be going up to Fort Smith tomorrow to play. I got to get some practice in because on the 5th of December I'll be down in Texas, back down in Killeen again. And my good buddy there, he loves beating up on me, so at least I gotta try to make it a decent match. But I'm no match for him now. I used to be when we first started. That sucker went and started doing lessons, so he definitely got better. And me, I'm just, out there just swinging. Figure the more strokes that it takes me to get off, out around the golf course, the more I get for my money. Well, that's not true, but there I am again. I hate sitting in behind somebody that's not going the speed limit. Of course, normally when you do that, pass somebody, then they speed up. I might put it on here. We're on Arkansas Highway 10 heading east. This is just coming in the backside, back around to my house. You know, if it don't have a curve in it, I don't want to take it. Of course, when we do go other places, I'm not necessarily going to look for the curves, but I'm going to look for more of the scenery. You know, we like traveling a lot of miles in a day, but I think I will back off. Try to make better, not make better use of the day, but you know, it might be the only time we ever get to go these places, so we'll take our time. Now I'll tell you how and why that I find these places that I want to go, and mainly it's because of YouTube. And that was, you know, one of the reasons that I put my channel up, just to show, you know, people a lot of the you know, the roads and the great area around Arkansas. So now I'm looking at other YouTube videos of different places. And I did find a very interesting one. And their site was called the Mild Hogs of Glenpool. And I followed them around through a lot of places they've been recently. Still following them. They've got one going on right now. It's up into Colorado. He posts one video a week of where they're going. That's Brent. Now, they might go by a different name because he went in and was playing around. I'm going to say playing around. I think he was in studying and changes to Okie Riders. I don't know what it'll be named after I get finished here, but you can look up either one. Mild Hogs of Glenpool or Okie Riders. They're out of Glenpool, Oklahoma, which is just outside of Tulsa. So if you're looking at this, make sure that you get in and take a look at some of his videos. The video difference from the first time I watched him do videos to today is just amazing. And he does, I believe almost everything he does is with his Insta360. I believe he has 2 cameras. And he also flies a drone. So please look them up. Another one I do is another good friend of mine. His name is Jack Vito. He's out of the Dartnell area in Arkansas. And his channel is named Get Your Kicks at 66. You see that Route 66 sort of theme, but it's not Get Your Kicks on 66, it's Get Your Kicks at 66. And I think he was talking about the age. But you know, I'll make sure to link that in here somewhere. Please check him out. Jack also does videos with his 360. I don't know if he's got another one, you know, I have no idea. But look his up. And then the one that, you know, pretty well, I'm going to say pretty well got me started was F6B Adventures. And his name is Aiden. And I've had him on like my the Park Road 4 video in Texas. We all pretty well ride with the same group. And I will link his below. He has some interesting videos too. You know, it's different things. Like my videos are more of actually the roads and not the adventure. Aiden's F6B adventure is mostly his adventures, and it could be different things. Jack would get your kicks at 66 is a little bit of both. And so is the Mild Hogs of Glenpool, or Okie Riders. But man, some of the beautiful scenery that, you know, listen, it's all of them, all three of those. Really asking, if you are watching this, get over there and watch some other videos. Well, I'm just about back around to the house. Only got a couple more curves to go. And don't know when I'll get back on here and do another video, but I just wanted everybody to know where we're standing. Have not sold the bike, the trike. In fact, I just spent about $400 on her trike with the front tire and then getting it installed. So that'll tell you that I'm definitely not selling them. Of course, I wouldn't sell it. I'd already had the tire when I put it up for sale, and I was going to give it to whoever, but you know, that's not going to happen now. And I think that was a pelleted woodpecker just a second ago that was flying in front of me. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to what I got to say. And you know, keep the wheels on the ground. Keep the bikes upright. And we will talk to you later whenever I have the next video. Thanks.